Welcome and welcome back to S.WigginsTV. It's your host with the most, always represent for the coast, Worldwide Wiggins. We back at it again, man. Man, they won't let me leave the dirt, man. This is where we gotta stay for the moment, man. You know, we can't go back to LA, the LA City area, man. That's the people want the dirt, man. So I gotta give them the dirt.
Lancaster, it's a new topic, man. Everybody, it's too expensive out there, man. You feel me? Everybody migrating, so shit, you gotta stay with the times, man.
All right.
In Lancaster, that's what's that.
There you go. All right, well, man, you know we got, and another thing, you know, I know you checked out the BIG interview I done, so we got some things to, you know, shouts out to Spaz and all that. He did his thing, free Spaz, you know, but we gonna get a clarification. Yep, we gonna get some things cleared up, and let's get it in, man. Give it up for my boy Sponge from Bad Influence Gangster Crypto. What's the deal?
Yeah, Infant Sponge in general, man. What it do, man? Much respect, bro. So, you know, we just gonna clear up, like, the little homie, he said some things, but, you know, he young. They wasn't really detailed. So, you know, I'm a detail it out. You feel me? The facts that he was stating, you know.
For sure. All right. How did you get the name Sponge? And I know you not the first, so where did it come from?
Well, I'm Infant Sponge, you know what I'm saying? My big homie Sponge, and from, you know, he kind of chalky and stuff like that, light skin and shit like that. So I really don't know how he got the name. I was told, I don't know, he soak up the game. I'm not sure, bro, you feel me? But he was always the nigga to me. And then, you know, my big homie Tiny Sponge, I always fell up under him. And shit, he just wanted to be a sponge, bro. That's how it happened. Now, I'm originally from the east side, but I always grew up on the west side with niggas on 12th Street and shit like that. So I pretty much fell under the west side homies and shit. That's how that happened.
For sure. So check it out. Just off the top, before I start naming some of the things that you may not have agreed with, just from the top of your dome, like, what was it about the Spaz interview, like, he may have, you know, not been super duper accurate? Was it the year y'all started? Was it the...
It was a few years, you feel me, like with the GC thing. Okay, he wasn't wrong. He wasn't too accurate with the date. You know, he did the best he could. You know, little homie only like 18, you feel me? He a baby from the set. You know
he 18?
What'd you say?
He only 18?
He like 18, 19,
wow.
Something like that. He ain't over 21 though, for sure. But he active, yo. Don't get me wrong. He doing his shit. You know, his daddy big tie button, all them, his uncles is all them from the hood. So he grew up in the hood. You know what I mean? He was born into the set. So, that's accurate, bro.
Go ahead, Swell. You were saying other than the date, was there anything else?
Oh, it was, you know, it was another thing on there about, I heard you say something like, was there any damos and stuff like that? Excuse my French, my bad, bro. Was there any damos and stuff like that, you know, from BIG? And pretty much, bro, all Lancaster gangs started out pretty much the same. You feel me? Like, homies was moving out here in the 90s. It was a bunch of skinheads, blah, blah, blah. You had some different hoods that you living next door to that y'all niggas is cool now. You know, they cooking up, starting little gangs and stuff like that. But as for the question, if there was any blood from BIG and Crips, like, there wasn't no blood and Crips from BIG, but we had homies with Bloods and Crips backgrounds. You know, they coming out from the city and stuff like that. Majority of them wasn't even official. They just was banging that when they was in L.A. They mamas and them moved them out here to the set when they was young, and, you know, they kept banging it. But they had Blood and Crip backgrounds, but once they turned BIG, it's banging nothing. And that's what it was, bro.
All right. So sure.
But there wasn't no Bloods and Crips from BIG. You feel me? That little homie was right. It wasn't never no blood saying, oh, yeah, Blood from BIG. Oh, we from Cub, we from BIG. It wasn't none of that. It's Bad Gang, Black Rag, bro.
All right. Where did the name come from? Why Bad Influence? Was it Gardena, you know, influence? Like, is you know, in Gardena. Shouts out to my boy, Lil Ness, Payback Crib, what it is. But, you know, there's Gardena Bad Influence, Taurus Bad Influence. Did it have a effect on y'all? Where did the Bad Influence thing come from?
Nah, that didn't really have no effect on us. Now, the hood started, the homie BG, you know, he a real reputable. His big brother is the homie Big Scan. He the one that started the hood. Now, how he came up with the name, how they came up with the name, that's a little bit before my time. You know what I'm saying? So probably like on the third interview, when the big homies hop online, they can pretty much clarify the name and all that stuff a little bit better than me.
So, what made Infant Sponge? You know, what was Infant Sponge's first introduction to the BIGs, man? Who brought you over there? What made you say, you know what, this is where it's at. It's home for me.
So, make a long story short, bro, I was young. My mama moved them on the east side into the park circles. And, you know, the homies, that shit was like our project damn near. You catch 200, 100 homies up in there. You know what I'm saying? And, the day I was moving in, as soon as I hit the little alleyway, I run into Big Payback, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, what's up with you little nigga, whoop-de-whoop? And, you know, we live like 2 doors down from him. Him and BG shared a spot. And, you know, they was real close with my mama. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I was already fucking with the West Side homies from like elementary and middle school. Baby Kalo, you know, he was bringing me to his house. His big brother was Tiny Sponge. Baby Kalo was already banging elementary school. So they was already from West Side BIG. And I was already living on the East Side. And my neighbors and all them was all BIG. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much who I was around. Took me under their wings and stuff like that. So, you know, we just made it official.
All right. Who's some of y'all allies and rivals in Palmdale? Not just Lancaster, Palmdale.
All right, so as far as the allies go, we got homies that fuck with, you know, older hoods, you know, not really around like that no more, but they still got a few homies like, you know, I don't want to put no names out there to put no schmuck. They know who they is. Yeah, but really, you feel me? We got allies from hustlers, from dime block hustlers out there in Palmdale. The lady homegirl got baby daddy from over there. I'll fuck with them niggas tough. They be in the cell, we be over there. They got love for us, we got love for them. All they enemies is our enemigos. You feel me? Shout out to my nigga Trud, my nigga Bang and all them, dime block, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Magic, you know, so the front mobs, they're my main allies. You know what I'm saying? Front mob gangsters. Shout out my nigga Duke and all them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And you know, you got the homies in the valley and shit like that, the Wiz hits and all that, you know what I'm saying? And shit, as far as enemigos go, shit, really, the Bobs, you got everybody else pretty much been extincted by the homies and stuff like that. Then we had little scrimmages with the 2Ps, just off the simple fact that, you know, they got Bops all in they mix and they red ragged and, you know, we fucking with the witches and the gangsters. But, you know, we had our little scrimmages with them. You know, they done popped a few homies, we done popped a few of they homies, but it ain't never been no official beef. But to me, in my eyes, if you popping some of us and we popping some of y'all, that's beef. You know what I mean? So, shit. Right. Me personally, I got shot 8 times by the 2Ps. So, you know, damn. Them, you just go ahead and say it, them. And, shit, that's pretty much it, man. You know, we didn't have a few little, altercation with the PDLs. They out there super thick, but it ain't no beef with them because we got homies that got blood ties over there. Me personally, I fuck the PDLs. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it ain't no beef with them, but you know, it really, you know, it is what it is, bro.
Okay. Do you think the beef with the 2Ps that you just mentioned, or scrimmage or whatever, you know, we may call it, is greater than the one with the Bops? Because you did say they popped some of the homies. I would
say yeah, bro, because like I said, you know, as far as, you know, 2Ps and shit, bro, they done pop more homies and we done pop more of them than flops. I mean, excuse me, than Bops. You know what I mean? The Bops only killed one homie from the hood, bro. They only got one body under their belt, and that's my nigga G Flex, rest in peace. That's the only homie from the hood they popped. Everything else has just been extreme phase and shit like that, Rumbos and all that, you feel me? So, yeah, I gotta say the 2Ps and the scrimmages with them is probably a little bit more serious.
Can you see a resolution in the future with the Bops at all?
Negative.
Why do everybody say the same thing?
You said what?
It seemed like all y'all say the same thing. Like, no, it's just not happening. And it's not even...
Because you got to understand this, bro. Lancaster's a little fishbowl, you feel me? It ain't big like L.A., you know what I'm saying? So everybody in Lancaster all know each other or close family ties or something like that. So, you know, if you do something, like, it ain't no distance. We still got to see these motherfuckers. And when we see you, it's that hate going to be there, bro. You feel me? Like, once you shed blood can only be forgiven with blood. This shit biblical. That's that, bro.
All right, but I'm gonna try to word it the best way I can, man. No, don't even come at me in the comments, y'all, with no police shit. I don't play like that. But you know, according to what niggas here, you know, niggas already settled the score. So is it?
What a peace treaty with the bots?
Yeah, cause niggas is up on the scoreboard. I mean, you know, so if put it like this. If you knock down one of my homies, I knock down one of yours. Do you think it's able to be resolved, or
I'm gonna put it like this, bro. Me as one man, look, bro. If they talking peace, I'm all for one and one for all. It's what my homies is rocking with. You feel me? Really, the little homies, because them the ones that's really doing the shit. So
yeah.
It's however they feel. You feel me? I'm a real team player. If the homies say, yeah, we finna peace and whatever, bro, I'm with the homies. You know what I'm saying? So if they say nah, then it ain't.
Nah, for sure.
But it's a group thing. You know what I mean?
I respect it. Who's some of the LA
It's
hood?
possible. It's possible. You know, it's possible, bro. All things is possible. Well, I can see it. I don't see who gonna do the talking, who gonna do no peace treaty. Like I don't see it happening no time soon. It ain't no family ties with them niggas. We ain't got no family ties. We got one homie that got family from over there. That's the homie Big Movie from the set. He got a cousin from over there. Probably two, I'm not sure. But as far as us being like I said, it ain't no official beef for nothing with the two P's. But as far as just being cool with them, yeah, well, that can happen because the Big Homie Movie, he's super. That's where the family ties come in. That he's tied in with them. He's all his family from over there and shit like that. So they be around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then I got some OG homies that I grew up with that they had me under their wing from over there. My nigga a little messy and shit, so I can see that happening and shit, bro. But right now, shit's so crazy. Ain't nobody talking about no peace.
Yeah. All right. I respect it. All right. Who's some of the neighborhood Crips that you kind of ran across, you know, pushing this GC thing that you kind of have friction with?
I mean, it's like this. When even though we don't beef with no neighborhoods and shit like that, see, we even got homies that got families from over there. Me personally, my family off Main Street and East Coast. But at the end of the day, when you go to the county, it's really only like four hoods, bro. You Gangster, neighborhood, Hub and Dub, or Long Beach. You feel me? All the other shit, who you run with, bro? You know what I'm saying? Even if you from Showline or Schoolyard, you still got to pick a side. So if you saying gangsters and moving, they gonna classify you as SMG. And you hit that neighborhood door, it don't matter. You from Lancaster. Nobody trying to hear that shit. You gonna run your face. So yeah, I done got up in there, I done ran fades. You feel me? Couple 40s and shit, F Dome and all them niggas and shit. But it wasn't never like niggas did me foul or nothing like that. Cause we ain't they direct enemies, but you still gonna get your issue, bro. And it's vice versa.
You know what I just realized? Like talking to you, bro. Like the bops in the valley push neighborhood now, or deuces or whatever.
Right.
But
from my experience, they push neighborhood.
Right. So in the Bobs in Lancaster / Palmdale push Bloods. Now,
look, let me say, I know where you're going with that.
All right.
I want to say something real quick because I heard an interview about that, and I just wanted to kind of clarify something on that. Anybody from the AV, grew up in the AV, been around the AV in the last 20 years, we all know bops as ballers on point. Not ball in on point, that's the valley. They got the IN at the end. Ballers. We all know bops as ballers on point. From what I seen out here in these streets, that Bloods on point shit came about 10 years later. Cause they had a gang of low bloods they was putting on. You know what I'm saying? But I just got out the pen, bro. And you had one bot banging Bloods and the other bot from Lancaster running with the Crips. But these niggas walk in the yard together. And they'll go back to their individual sections. Like, you know what I'm saying? One's still saying baller, other one's still saying blood. Now, from my understanding, I had a celly that was from neighborhood bop. He kind of like clarified it. He say, man, ours is balling with the IN at the end, but we not them. And he made it clear that we ain't enemigos, but my homies, flop is flop, bro. And it's like, if you tripping, then, we tripping. If not, then whatever. Y'all niggas ain't our direct enemies, but y'all still kind of flops in our eyes, you know what I'm saying? But Lancaster flop, I'm always tripping.
All right.
Sure.
Was you present for the friction with the 2-1 Young Guns?
Nah, see, that's way before my time. I probably was still living in LA. I'm only 31, bro. That shit, that's like
Oh, me too.
90s shit, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never even. The homies been extinct. Them shit, Big D Nut and all them. You feel me? They been gay. Them niggas run for their money. Ain't no 2-1s around. Them niggas was all from different hoods anyway. Compton and Watts and all that different type of, frivolous shit. I don't know, bro.
All right. And how about the original Tiny Gangsters?
Now, I have seen some of them, like around like '06 and all that, when it was a gang of cliques in Lancaster at first. I'm talking about from the east to the west. Now, they had the Tiny Gangsters was doing their shit, man, but, shit, from my understanding, it was a little clique called TAF over there giving niggas run for their money too, but they did their shit, but they not around no more, you feel me? And they not, I'm gonna keep it real, and I don't give a fuck who get mad about it. We the only official gangsters in the AV on the gangster car. Everybody else still damn near from other hoods and shit, bro. We got our shit together. We damn near, the homies damn near made niggas get put on over again over that shit, bro. Like, it's bad or nothing. When niggas start, see, look, this how we start saying, this how we became GC, bro. The homies was already pressing bad influence gangsters. And then when niggas started hitting the juvenile halls and shit like that back in the 90s and all that, they start picking up the moving lingo from the gangsters, right? So niggas start saying moving, right? So but then when niggas start going to the pen, pressing that moving, now it's a whole different situation. It's like who you run with. So niggas start having to choose who we ran with, and we already was saying moving, doing the hand movements and shit like that. So niggas had to pick a side, bro. And that's how homies really started. That's how we became moving and gangsters and stuff like that. But anybody else, they ain't been through that. They ain't did that. We the only gangsters out there.
For sure. Did you make it to the Big Payback video?
Nah, I was in the pen for that one. I had a little pimp case back in 2012 when I was 18.
Okay. Tell us about that, man, because I feel like it's some young life out there that can probably learn something, man, because nowadays, bro, like, you go through LA, you think pimping is the wave now. Everybody a pimp now. Figures overcrowded.
Honest, bro, I ain't no pimp, my nigga. I'm just a hustler, bro. You feel me? What it was, the homies had the Shadow Parks on lock, right there on Sierra Highway. They had that shit sold up. They was fucking with some little whole bitch of sharing rooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hustling and shit. I go to the room one day, little bitch chews up on, you know what I'm saying? She chews up with a nigga paying nigga pockets, and I think I'm a pimp. Nigga go out there on that blade, catch a case, doing some stupid shit, bro. That's all that was, homie.
And cause I'm
that serious school.
I know
we only got one pimp from the set. That's Lil Sponge.
Nah, for sure. But I know the court system out there in the dirt is real grimy, bro. They'll throw the book at you for what I'm hearing, bro. So how much time was they trying to offer you from the dribble, like, just for pimping?
I mean, for the dribble, it was like a 5-piece, bro. But really,
Sheesh.
like, a nigga really wasn't pimping and pandering. So I didn't have no bread on me. There wasn't no bitch around me, nothing. I was just popping it. You feel me? Had some hoes. It turns out them bitches was undercover police. I'm like, damn, these bitches out here in thongs and all type of shit. You feel me? So shit, they had to drop it down to just pandering with encouraging. Like, nigga, you can't even talk to a bitch. You going to jail. Like, you feel me? So that's all that was, bro. So they gave a nigga 3.5. Nigga hit high desert, A-yard, shit, get out. Go back on my second term for some other shit. I'd rather not talk about them in the expungement process right now. I don't want nothing to get fucked up.
Do your thing. Do your thing. No, hold up, cuz. You got 3.5 just for popping it?
Just for popping it at the bitch, bro.
Wow.
They serious out there in that dirt.
Wow. Damn. Shit, man. You took it to trial, bro, or you kind of just...
Hell no. Shit, I wouldn't take it to no trial. I'm watching the news, the shit. And back in 2012, the new laws was coming in next year. Niggas was catching sex cases and having to register and all that. You feel me? I'm like, nigga, I'm going to take my deal to the next court date immediately. I ain't doing none of that.
For sure. All right. So in the initial stages, like, before the BIGs became GC officially, did y'all ever consider like being hustler Crips or hustlers or just a money clique?
Negative. Homies always, from my perspective, it's always a battle for the gangsters, and we smashed everything that came our way. No passes.
All right. Was it because y'all was having friction with the hustlers, or because you answered that pretty quick?
As far as the little town hustlers,
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna say it's friction because all the stories I'd heard, nigga, the homies was abusing them niggas. I ain't even never met nobody from little town hustler.
Oh boy.
So shit, like I said, man, every enemigo that came our way, shit, they extinct. They ain't around no more. They had some shit for a little while called neighborhood penthouse players. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Wipe them niggas out quick. You know what I'm saying? Wipe them niggas out in a year.
So for a fact, you heard that penthouse players was pushing neighborhood.
For sure they was.
All right. Boom. There we go. All right, well, shoot.
A gang of them niggas was banging different neighborhood gangs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Really all from Lancaster. I went to elementary and middle school with all them niggas. So I don't know how the fuck niggas is some 40s and 60s and shit all of a sudden. You know what I mean? So they came together and started banging some penthouse player shit and put the neighborhood on the front of it. But ain't no neighborhoods in Lancaster, bro. Ain't none of that.
Oh, but I was just going to ask.
I heard you talking to a little homie. Now, for me to clarify that, there was a Palmdale Gangster Crip. But from my understanding, they're now dime blocks. That's a dime block hood now. That's all where the dime blocks be at. That's where Afroman and all them niggas is from and all that shit. Palmdale Gangster Crip.
Oh, I thought Afroman was from A-Track.
Yeah, nigga banging Palmdale Gangster Crip, bro.
Whoa.
From my understanding, he could have been from A-Track, but from my, like I said, everybody in Lancaster was a lot of niggas from two different hoods, starting cliques and shit. So he probably was from A-Track. But I know him from being from Palmdale Gangster Crip.
So you met Afroman back then?
No, I don't know. I ain't never met that. He's an old nigga.
Oh.
I see him around. I've seen him around a few times, driving little Astro vans and shit. And hear homies talking about him and all that, you know what I'm saying? And shit. Like I said, bro, from what I hear, bro was from Palmdale Gangster Crip.
Okay.
I ain't never heard nothing else.
For sure. All right. But you said for sure it ain't no Lancaster neighborhood Crip. Like, that's not a set.
Negative.
All right.
Negative.
Okay. All right, boom.
That don't even sound right. Lancaster neighborhood. I don't even think, ain't nobody gonna accept that, bro. What neighborhood car gonna accept that? That shit sounds stupid.
All right.
Everything. Niggas might as well come home, bro.
Now, what about what's y'all relationship with the Pen Mobs?
With the who?
With the Pen Bloods.
PINs?
Yeah.
That's some older shit too, bro. I didn't even know PINs was blood. I just thought they was some pimps. Pimping is natural, little click and shit. But you see them, you run into a couple of them. But I ain't never seen my homies fucking with them niggas. You feel me? But niggas probably grew up with the homies back in the day, the older homies and shit like that on some Lancaster shit. But we don't fuck them niggas. Ain't nobody look in Lancaster, bro. Ain't nobody around, homie. But BIGs, Bops, Lancas, CMs. Shout out to my niggas from CM, because nigga do be fucking with them.
What's CM?
You know what I mean? You got a couple Playboy threat says out there, dime blocks, front mobs. That's pretty much it, bro. You got the Black Menace Mafias around there. But everybody else, all them old hoods, Little Town, 2-1s, PINs, and Trey Blocks, and all that, them niggas is no more, bro.
What's CMs?
CMs is the crazy minded threat say.
Okay. All right, for sure.
They out there doing their shit.
All right. Shouts out to C-Style, man. Is there any other rappers from your hood?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I sent you the video. The little homies on there doing their shit. They got a few music videos. My nigga Lil G, he got songs with G Perico and all them niggas. Shout out my nigga Lil G. He out there doing his shit. He won the soldiers on the front line. Him and my nigga Seven. They out there in the streets every day. Tiny Sponge, you feel me? Niggas out there in that field, bro. That's one thing I can't say. But yeah, he do his shit, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Baby Act, he got a few videos out there and shit. We got a few rappers that's viral, bro, for sure.
All right. And another thing I wanted to ask about, bro, like, who invented that 816 thing? Because it's pretty genius. I like that one.
I'm going to be honest, bro, and this is the real, like, the 816 is really just, okay, from how I was told, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own different stories, but it's simple, bro. The 8 represents the B.
The B, the 1 is the I,
the
the 6 is the G.
Is the I, and the 6 is the symbolism of the G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But who
keep it 816.
But who invented it? Like who came up with it?
Man, any one of the homies, one of the big homies, I'm not sure. You feel me?
Okay. Nah, for sure.
Not so sure on that one.
Does that symbolize the Hood Day too?
Off tops. 816, that's the Hood Day.
For sure.
Because, you know, in Lancaster, we ain't really, the homies, we all through the set. You can catch a nigga from BIG from the west side, literally, bro, on every block, all the way to the east side. You know what I'm saying? We got 17th Street all the way to 12th Street, so we just, it ain't no, oh, this our, we got like the 40s and the 60s on certain, nah, so we just made our shit 816, bro, after the symbolism, you know what I mean?
For sure. Has it ever been in the early stages of becoming GC, like some gangster Crips that didn't really accept y'all? Like, okay, we never really heard of y'all, so we ain't really embraced y'all as gangster Crips.
The homies was going through that shit back in the pen, right? Luckily, you know, we didn't have to go through that. By this time, the homies was accepted because they was known for, you know, doing their shit in the pen, putting demos down and shit like that, right? But for a while, man, Lancaster wasn't cool. Like, oh, Lancaster niggas, bro from Lancaster. But, you know, now, Lancaster one of the most dangerous cities in California. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So everybody from L.A. have a experience out there. I got niggas from the city, like, from Hoover, bro. Like, man, we ain't going to Lancaster, bro. Nigga, homies be getting knocked down out there. We don't know who the fuck did it. Nigga, that shit smart. Be everybody else, we don't know who's like, you feel me?
Damn.
Like, niggas know about Lancaster, bro. You'll come out there and get knocked down fast. It's a fishbowl. You can't hide from nobody. It's only 2 Walmarts. You got 1 movie theater, 1 mall. If you got some fault, bro, you gonna run into that fault for sure. 1 county building. You gonna find your beef. And it's a gang of niggas in the city, you know what I'm saying? For it to be so small. So you gonna get your issue, bro. Ain't no hiding.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. All right. Well, let's go on and take it home, man. Tell us about the Peckerwoods and the white boys out there.
See, by the time I got to Lancaster, I moved to Lancaster when I was about 10, 11. That was like 03, 04. I mean, you've seen a few skinheads, but the AV skins, but all the blacks moving out to the AV, they been got wiped out, shut down and shit. They was really no more. They moved out to the outskirts, Roseman and all that. So I ain't never really experienced no racism issue. It's always just been squabbles and bops, you feel me? And anybody else who want to get smashed on, you know what I mean? But as far as the white boys, I ain't never had no issue with them. But I do know the stories about them, though. That is how everything started out there. Hey, all that shit true, bro. As far as the skinheads chasing niggas and, you feel me, Mexicans and all that shit, it went down like that, bro.
For sure. Sponge. Infant Sponge. The General. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? You cleared it up. And, yeah, that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Send me some flicks, man. I need some more flicks, man. And if you ain't, I'm going to make sure I put the rappers, you know what I'm saying, links down there at the bottom. Y'all should make sure you go check it out for your boy Wiggins, man. Tap in with the BIGs. D-Nut. I appreciate you.
Man. Off tops, man.
Yeah,
much respect, bro.
You already know. S.WigginsTV, BIGs. They moving. We out of here.
Smoking gang. Bang, bang.
For sure.